Right, boom. The Wednesday Waffle. Tuesday. Hello, Collins. How you doing, mate? Are you well? Bashu. Hello, Littlies. I'm James Benjamin. How you all getting on? Whoa. Woody. Good day. Cheshire Wildlife Management. How are you doing, my mate? Oh my God. What a flipping crazy old time. So yeah, how are we all getting on? So those of you that haven't joined me before, welcome to the Wednesday Waffle. We're in a bit of a different location this week. It's the weekly business update of what we're getting up to. So today we are, TikTok for some reason isn't uploading, but we're here at the Royal International at Hickstead. We've got Lou here and a load of others there in the background. Intense. I wanted to be on the Derby Bank, but we're not there. So yeah. So usually I do this in my front room. It's the weekly update of what has been going on in the business this week. So let's, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So since we last spoke, so last Wednesday, in fact, we spoke about the secret shop. Are you off, Lou? Oh, right. So if we go back to Thursday last week, boom, sorry, I'm just trying to load up on TikTok. So last Thursday, those of you that have been following along with the brand will see that I went up to my factory in Birmingham with my mum, and what was really good was getting basically Pav, so the guy that runs it, and again it's the third generation family run factory. It was really good getting Pav's mum and my mum together for some pictures, and I think by taking my mum up there, it really put into his mind that I am all in with him. It was really good getting the families together. So that was brilliant. I then also contacted a lass called Chloe who runs Nova Digital Studio about the media campaign sort of plan around Blenheim Palace. So I shared her a video that Wimbledon put out and how they gained like 1 million followers in 10 days or some crap by putting out 800 pieces of content, and yeah, whatever. But that is, I basically spoke to her about how I want to try and emulate that with this brand all around Blenheim Palace. So yeah, boom. And then Friday, and this is right before it gets really interesting. Excuse me, we're just going to have some apple juice. So Friday, it was a bit of a nothing day. I basically went to the storage unit. Hi Mum, how you doing? Ed, how you getting on? Paul Phillips, good day, good to see you. So I went to the storage unit in Slough, which thank God I bloody got that, and then packed up the van. After going to Birmingham to pick up all the half of the samples, went to the storage unit in Slough, picked up all the other bits. So we wanted a small, medium, large, extra large, double X large in all the samples. So I got them all into the back of the van, and then I went up to, basically I met Pav halfway between Birmingham and myself to get the other two, so the Sunset and Truffle, which if you tuned into the live videos on Friday night you would have seen them. And then I spoke to someone very interesting called Jeff, and he's looking to put some money into the company and really help elevate us. So that'll be brilliant. Right, now this is where the interesting stuff comes along. So on Saturday we had the first day of the Bath shoot. Did any of you actually see that on the stories out of interest? But yeah, so we went to Bath and we met with Zizzy Studios. We had Molly, Sam, James, Molly number 2, George wasn't there, myself and Ruth, and Sarah come along. How you doing, Gaspard? So, just coming in onto Instagram is Gaspard. Oi, oi, oi. Do you recognise this place? Will we be seeing you here this week? But yeah, so it was really good. We had such a great team of people come get involved, and it's, you know, this brand, I want it to represent normal British people from all ranges, both sexes, because there are only 2, obviously, no matter what any government will tell you. And we just had a really good time. And then we finished up the day up at the top end of Bath at a place called the Hare and Hounds, had lunch, and it was just, you know, I left the day feeling pretty flipping bloody great. And then we went past the Lily's Cider factory and then got hold of a friend of mine who lives in a place called Pretty, and then went and stayed with him for the night, and it was pretty bloody amazing. And that evening we actually secured the deal, although a handshake agreement, because all I believe in is handshake agreement, with a guy called Simon who runs a company called G&D Gin, the spirit of British mischief. So they are going to be the official drink supplier for our stand at Blenheim Palace. So when you come along, if you're interested or not interested, we'll get you a lovely gin and tonic, British made gin and tonic, while you're sat there chilling. And that is going to be courtesy of Simon. And drink some of the apple juice again. Yeah, so that ended out that day. Although actually McKenna made us some, we basically had like gorgeous chicken wraps at like midnight. Woke up the next morning, straight down to Hinton St Mary, to the Hinton Workspace. And the Hinton Workspace, if you're horsey, you'll know William Foxpit. And if you're into racing, you'll know Alice Plunkett. The Hinton Workspace is her brainchild of rural business engagement, and I went down there for a networking event about 6-7 months ago, and it was from that my business really elevated. And Alice herself put me in touch with some really like instrumental people that has basically got me on she put me on the motorway at 81 bloody miles an hour. So I always go back there to do things. In the shoot that we did, she gave us permission to shoot inside the Hinton St Mary estate with all the models that we had come along with us, and it was bloody fan-flipping-tastic. You know, you'll see all these images and video